What is going on, Maniacs? This is your boy Media Fiend, and we are back with another Media Fiend Book Club. I'm so sorry it took so long to get another one of these videos out, and don't mind the deodorant that I got on my shirt. But yeah, I do apologize. It's been so long that I got one of these out to you guys. It's Life has been hitting your boy Media Fiend like a ton of bricks lately. And you'll know if you follow me on my gaming channel. But we were just told recently that our dog has been diagnosed with cancer. And yeah, so it just hasn't been a fun time. She's doing good, by the way. We're doing stuff to help, to kind of like we got to get scans and stuff done, but until then we got to do other things to kind of like keep her good and stuff. But she's fine. She's, other than cancer in one lymph node, she is 100% a healthy dog. So hopefully we can get this taken care of and move on from here. So, but anyways, enough with the sad stuff. We're here to talk about books. And if you guys don't know what Media Fiend Book Club is we read a book and we discuss it, and we talk in the comment section what we think about it. I give you guys a little review. I'll let you guys know if I recommend the book. And yeah, that's what Media Fiend Book Club is. We just talk books and just have a good time. So without further ado, we're diving into this, this past book that I just read. And it is a Christmas book, and it was based on A Christmas Carol, but it's in a different way. And this book is called Humbug. Let me tell you about Humbug. But before I do, just know that your boys' reviews sometimes have spoilers in them. So if you haven't read the book, pause this, go grab this, pick it up, read it, and come back and let me know in the comment section what you think about Humbug. But now we're getting right into Humbug, and this is by Luciano Marano. And man, I cannot tell you enough good things about this book, man. Here, let me read this to you. All right, and let me tell you, let me know what you think about this book. A terrifying new take on the most famous ghost story of all time. In modern-day Seattle, Detective Stuart Scrooge Kane is a jaded homicide cop on the edge of burnout. Every Christmas brings another murder, but this year's case is different. A brilliant psychopath dubbed Humbug by the press has made a tradition of killing an entire family every December 25th. With the investigation going cold and his career slipping away, Scrooge receives a visitation on Christmas Eve that shatters his skepticism. The ghost of his former partner Marley and three monstrous spirits, manifestations of history's most notorious unsolved killers: Jack the Ripper, the Zodiac, and the Cleveland Torso Murderer. These are the three ghosts. As the line between nightmare and reality blurs, Scrooge is forced to confront his past, his sins, and the darkness waiting for him on Christmas morning. Sometimes the ghosts of Christmas past don't come to save you, they come to collect. What? Dude, this book was on point. Okay, so basically what it says, there's this killer who kills entire families on Christmas Day. And he's been doing it now for so many years. And this book takes place a year after Scrooge, they call him Scrooge, his partner dies in a motorcycle accident. And they believe that she was starting to kind of figure out who Humbug could be, and then she was killed in a motorcycle accident. Well, a year later, she comes back to visit him on Christmas Eve as a ghost, and they have their banter because they were friends. And she's like, I had to get some nasty sons of bitches to come see you. And it was I think the ghost of Christmas past was the Torso Murderer. The Zodiac was the ghost of Christmas present, and then the Jack the Ripper was the ghost of Christmas future. and they were each different. They each looked different in the fact that I think the torso murderer was like fingers and stuff like that, like body parts. And then the Zodiac was made of like paper mache almost, covering a skeleton. And then Jack the Ripper was actually a female. And in the book, it was almost like she was like a female kind of like squid creature type thing. It was weird. It was weird how they portrayed Jack the Ripper. But this book was A Christmas Carol, but in a darker way. And it was so well written. Yeah, I could not put this down. This was a page turner. It's only what, um, it was 116 pages, and I just couldn't get enough of it. I wish it was longer, but it was just right to do what it needed to do. It got the story across. It wrapped everything up. I do like how everything doesn't matter what he was doing or what he's talking about. When they called um, Kane Scrooge, he would just stop and be like, "Don't call me that." Every time, it didn't matter. It didn't matter what he was doing. When somebody would call him Scrooge, he'd be like, "Don't call me that." But all in all, man, this book had everything. It had scares, it had thrills, it had action, it had suspense, comedy. It hit you in the feels. Like you're sitting here and you're thinking, man, who is this killer? Like this book made you think, and I liked it, and it wasn't overbearing with the thinking because it did a good job pacing the story and telling the story. So, as you can tell, your boy Media Fiend really enjoyed this book, and I'm gonna give this a solid 5 out of 5. This is a 5 out of 5 read. I recommend you check it out. It checked all the boxes that I needed it to check, and I'm pretty sure it's going to check all the boxes that you needed to check. Humbug. Definitely pick this up. It's on Amazon. I think it's like $18. It's not nothing major. It's a good read. It was definitely a good Christmas read. This will probably be something I come back and revisit next Christmas. This might be a Christmas tradition now, is to read this. So it was so well written, so well written, such a good story. And then when you find out who the killer is, you're like, damn, this whole time. But yeah, Humbug by Luciano Marano. Bro, you understood the assignment on this one, and you did your thing. Humbug. I definitely recommend you check it out. 5 out of 5. Go pick it up on Amazon today and read it, because I'm telling you, you won't be able to put it down either. So, all right. Now that that's out of the way, the next book I decided to read, it's another Ben Farthing book, and it's in the series I Found. And it is called I Found a Lost Hallway in a Dying Mall. So, is this going to be a banger, or is this going to be one of them weird rabbit hole books that Ben Farthing likes to put you in? So, but we'll find out. But yeah, I found a lost hallway in a dying mall. And this says, in a dying mall, Lisa hears a cry for help. She finds her senile old coworker, Sazwin, lost in the abandoned hallway. He's talking to a circle of mannequins, their limbs twisted and fused in unnatural ways. When Lisa looks away, she swears the mannequins have moved, and that this abandoned hallway has grown longer. After Sazwin disappears down the impossible hallway, Lisa goes to find him, but she's unprepared for the horrors that await her in the mall's forgotten depths. I Found a Lost Hallway in the Dying Mall is a chilling tale of identity, abandoned place, and the horror of leaving the past behind, from Ben Farthing. The Darkly. I don't know. But yeah, I Found a Lost Hallway and A Dying Mall is next on the list. So fingers crossed, we like it. But all right, guys, with all that being said, I love you guys. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's Media Fiends Library. And I definitely recommend you go grab that book, Humbug, check it out. And yeah, till next time, it's your boy Media Fiend saying, as always, until we meet again, be chill, and we out. Peace.